Hello everybody, this is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo. Let's see what project we have today. Oh, we're going to make some necklaces. We're going to use some chip beads and some things I got from BeeBeeCraft recently. So we're going to make some adjustable necklaces out of wax cording. And these turtles that I actually got from BeeBeeCraft recently, we're also going to use these charms and these crystals. And I already used these flamingo beads, all of which came from BeeBeeCraft. I will leave an unboxing at the end of this video if you want to check out more closely exactly what these are. And also I'll leave a link down in the description box below with a link to BeeBeeCraft's website and a link to each of these things that I have in my hand: the turtles, the crystals, the flamingo beads, the hibiscus, and a coupon code. So I've been making a lot of these necklaces lately. They're very easy to make. They're very easy to wear. They're adjustable. If you want to wear them as a choker or long, you can. I just used wax cording and knots. So you're going to need a pair of scissors to cut your cording. You will need a ruler to measure your cording. And then we've got jump rings we're using. So you're going to need some flat nose pliers. And the first thing I want to show you how to do is how to open up a jump ring and put it on a charm. So a jump ring has a little split. So you just need to find that. And I do this different ways. Today I'm using 2 pliers, and I'm going to grab it like that and then grab the other side, and I'm going to squeeze, and then I just twist. See how that's open? You don't want to open it like this. You want to open it crooked, because if you open it like this, it'll weaken the bottom of your jump ring there, and also it will make it so it's not round when you try to close it. So then all you have to do is put your charm on there, and you close it back up by doing the same thing, just in reverse. And sometimes you may have it, let's see if you can see. Come on, focus, focus. Sometimes it does not. Okay, there we go. See how it doesn't even up? And you want to make sure that you shimmy it so it is even. And sometimes I'll take my pliers and I'll just squeeze like that. All right, so then you have your charm. Let me do the other one here. Sounds like somebody's cutting down a bunch of trees. I don't know if you can hear that chainsaw in the background, but it is annoying. All right, there we go. So I got my 2 charms all ready to go. And in addition to what I got from BeeBeeCraft this time, I'm also using something I got from BeeBeeCraft several months ago, and it's these chip synthetic turquoise beads. I love chip beads. I used to use chip beads all the time when I first started making jewelry. I just really like the look of them. They look very organic. I know I use that word a lot, but they really do. And today, let's see, we're going to use these. And then I think I'm going to use some of these purple beads, which I also got these from BeeBeeCraft. And I have a video of the unboxing. I actually know where that is. I'll try to leave a link for you at the end of this video, or maybe up here. I'll put it up here. All right, so first thing we're going to do is this right here. And we're going to use this color wax cording, which is called Misty something. I can't see it. All right. So I'm going to measure my cord, and I usually go 5 times around. 3, 4, 5. And cut it. And I believe that's about 32 inches. Okay, between 31 and 32 inches. Oh, I do want, I'm going to go ahead and tie a knot at one of the ends here because I don't want all my beads falling off. And then I'm trying to figure out, I think I'm going to go ahead. I've been using black at the ends of all my necklaces. I was thinking about maybe using purple on this, but I'm going to go ahead and use black. Black is a color of confidence. And we all need to be confident. Now that doesn't mean we need to be overly confident, but a lot of us don't have much confidence. I'm one of those people, and I'm kind of working on that a little bit. I need to believe in myself a little bit better. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and burn the end here, and I'm going to burn it in a matter of where it's black. I want it to look like another bead at the top. Okay, come on. There we go. And then I'm just going to take, whoops, smoosh that down. Okay. Let me pick up what I dropped. And then I'm going to start adding my beads. And I'm just going to design as I go here. I do know I want these 2 in the middle like that. And then I want to put this in the middle between them. And let's see. I think I'm going to use these 2. And then I think I'm going to put a purple bead on each side there. And then maybe, let's see, we'll do a cluster. Let's see, that's 4, 5, maybe 7 on each side. Now, I want to be careful of the size, excuse me, that I use. Sorry about that. I was getting the hiccups. All right. So, anyway, you want to make sure your chips are roughly the same size. They're not going to be exactly the same size. But say, for instance, if on this side you put a bunch of little bitty ones, and then on this side you put a bunch of big ones, they're not going to even out too much. So make sure you pick out whatever beads are going to balance it. And then I think I'll add with purple. Ooh, I love the colors of all this. Isn't that pretty? Let me zoom in a little bit. Oh, I like this. All right, so I'm going to start with the purple bead. And these are going to make really good Mardi Gras beads. Mardi Gras jewelry. That's coming up here pretty soon. Uh-oh. Okay, these are going to fit, but it's going to be a little difficult. So a little trick here is to cut your end. Oops, I need to get sharper scissors here. But at an angle, and then you have a little point there. So let's try this again. I'm probably going to have to cut that again with some sharper scissors. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and thread these on, and then I will be back when they're all on my string here. All right, I've got it all strung up. Didn't that come out pretty? I love this. Very summery. All right, now all I need to do is put a bead at the end here, tie a knot. Drop the bead and tie a knot underneath the bead. And then burn the end. And if you get little stringies like that, you can just clip them off with a pair of scissors or some wire cutters. All right. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that this is all in the center. So I'm going to line this up, and then it's not center. So I'm just going to have to push all the beads down. Whoops, I'm sorry. Until I get them all in the middle. And once I get in the middle, and you don't have to do this part, I just don't want my beads sliding all over the place. These actually are on there pretty tight. But, whoops. Let's tie a little knot at one end, like so. And then make sure all the beads are scooched down. Scooched, you like that word? I think I made it up. Okay. You don't want them too tight though, because you don't want your turtles kind of going wonky. You want them to lay straight. So you want them a little loose, but not... Like, see how tight that is? How it's, like, bunched up? You want them to get a little, be a little loose, so it has some play in there. And, like, if you get it too tight, these will scrunch up. Anyway, it'll look really weird. All right. And I am going to try to leave a little bit of room, just so it does have some... area to play around with, but I don't want it too much. Okay, there we go. Tight. And we are done, almost. We still got to do a knot because we want this to be adjustable. Now, you could stop here actually if you wanted to, and you could just tie it on. But I am going to do a square knot, and I'm going to do it in black. And I usually use about 4 inches. Let's see. Boom. So what I'm doing here is just tying a series of square knots. You just take your 4-inch piece, tie it on to the string there. You want to make sure that those 2 strings are not twisted or laying on top of each other, that they're side by side. And if you don't know what a square knot is, it's just, I kind of loop it over. I pull that over and then come under into the loop and tie. And it's left over right, right over left. So it'll be opposite. I started doing the loop on the right side. This time I'm going to loop it around from the left side. Bring the other side over, around and under. And I do this about 3 or 4 times, just depending on how much thread I have there. You're not going to want to do it less than 3, but you want to do it more than 4 either. So actually, as I'm looking at this, I did one side twice, but that's okay. You really can't tell. It is supposed to be left over right, right over left. And this time it looks like I did the right over left and then the left over right twice. I'm going to trim these down just a little bit and then burn the ends. Since I'm using black, it really doesn't matter. But if you're using a lighter color, you do not want to set it on fire like I did there because you will have a burn mark. Just put the flame close by so it just melts. And then you just push that end into the knot there. And it will be hot, just to let you know. So just be careful. So I'm all done with this piece. I'm actually really excited about it. I love these colors. I love sea turtles. I love the look of the chip beads. We got a little bit of bling there. I mean, what's not to love? If you're interested in making you one of these necklaces, I'll leave a link down in the description box below to BeeBeeCraft, and there'll be some links down there to some other fun things, including these sea turtles. I'll also leave a coupon code. I know I'm going to have fun wearing my necklace. Thanks for joining me. Y'all have a great day. This is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo signing out for now. Bye-bye.